Florida Van Venture, Part 6, the final chapter. Dade City to Inverness, and finally to home. Good morning. Here we are, start of another day. We're still in Dade City at David and Valerie's. We had a great time. Great visit. That's what the trip's all about. Seeing people, making connections, new people, making connections with people you haven't seen in a while. They've got 4 dogs, and we had a great time here. Nice tour of David and Valerie's Class A motorhome. Nice place to park in their driveway, Mooch Docking as they call it. And it's what the trip is all about. So great to see them and spend some time, what I refer to as quality time, because you go to a group function, you sit around with several people at a table, or you see somebody and you meet them for dinner, and then it's over. You get a full day of sitting around, comparing notes, talking about lives past, lives future, and what matters to each of you. That's the quality of time you get to spend when I do a trip like this, and that's what I really look forward to. From here, we're heading up to Inverness. Going to see my friend Fred from New Hampshire, former veteran like myself. He's moved to Inverness, and him and his wife Marie, and we're going to go visit them for the day and the night. Tomorrow we'll actually begin the trek home. So this is the last full day in the state of Florida. We'll miss it, but we're looking forward to our final full day here with some, again, build some memories with some old friends that we really enjoy their company. So take care. We'll catch you all down the road a piece. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. This is a pretty section here in what they call historic Floral City, Florida. I'm about 16 minutes or so away from Inverness and Fred's place. But it's a beautiful little road through here with all these trees. Kind of reminds me of Savannah. Okay, we are now in the town of Inverness, Florida. This is where Fred lives. We're maybe 5 minutes from his house or so. And looks like some ranch type places here along the right, as in cattle ranches and horse ranches. Pretty scenic road. Just a little 2-lane road here. These are some of the best roads to drive on. Yeah, it's not high speed, but it's a lot more pretty scenery than you get on the interstates. Interstates are useful, but I like these old roads. I like the U.S. routes. I think you just see so much more, even though you have to go through some towns, but that's not bad. That's enjoyable. Seeing some of the old towns on some of the U.S. routes is something I and my wife used to enjoy too. We both enjoyed that together, and I still enjoy it. We're here. Well, good morning, everybody. My last day in sunny Florida. I'm in the driveway at Fred and Marie's. We've had breakfast, we've had coffee, we've visited this morning, and like all the other stops on my journey, another great visit. Good to rekindle memories with old friends, and we enjoyed every minute of it. And I want to say thanks to Fred and Marie for the hospitality and the meal and the breakfast this morning, and we're going to have to come back and do it again. A little warmer, we can use the pool. Anyway, we're about ready to hit the road to head back home. 230 miles roughly. We'll probably be on the road 5.5 hours, and we'll be home. Take our time. Not in a big hurry, but getting to the point we're anxious to get home. It's been a good journey, but like all journeys, when you're on the road a week and a half to 2 weeks, living in a van, it does start to get a little bit tiring. We enjoy it, though, and what it allows us to do makes it all worthwhile in our tiny mobile home. Anyway, Maggie's sitting next to me. I don't know if she doesn't. She's not interested in getting in the video this morning. She's kind of been tired. Most days she's not getting her naps because we're too active visiting, and last couple places we've been at, there's dogs, 4 dogs at David and Valerie's, and we got 1 dog here, and the neighbor's dog was over yesterday, and they were all hanging out. So fresh air, activity, other dogs, more activity, and she goes out like a light at night. There was fireworks, I guess, last night. I didn't hear them. Maggie didn't hear them either, but Marie was telling me this morning. She asked me if I heard them about 1:30, and we didn't hear a thing. So anyway, time to get a move on. So as I always say, you can't finish if you don't start. So time to start. Well, here we are back in Pooler, Georgia. We're just getting off the highway, and it's a little after 4 o'clock. It's been a pretty good trip, and the whole trip has been great. And we're almost home. We have just a few miles to home. We'll stop and get some fuel on the way in. But it's been a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed the company. We saw a lot of people. Short driving days, just under 1,000 miles for the trip. Been on the road about 10 days, which is a good trip. A little chilly down there in Florida, a little more chilly than normal, and we're both tired. A lot of fresh air, a lot of visiting, hanging out, no naps, hanging out with other dogs. Maggie's been exhausted. Every night we get in the van and she's zonked out right away and sleeps right through. So, but it's been good. It's been fun. The purpose of this trip really is to refresh ourselves and rejuvenate ourselves with our friends and family, and visit people, and you know, be able to say, hey, you know, we saw you and it was great, and enjoyed the company, and not be sitting there someday when we lose somebody and say, geez, I wished I would have gone and seen them. That's what we do at New Year's. We go see them. And this is the second year in a row, and I'm going to continue doing it. Well worth it. Been a lot of fun. And we're just now coming into the development, or the development area. We're going to stop here at the gas station and then head on to our place. But I want to thank you all for following along on these adventures, and checking out the Van Venture YouTube channel, and invite you to hit like, hit subscribe, please, and feel free to make a comment, especially ask questions. I've had a couple people ask questions about the van, or a location, or things like that. Something about the equipment that I'm using. Anything like that, feel free to ask a question, and we will try to get back to you very quickly with an answer. And we believe it's important to stay in touch with those who are following the videos. And you know, if we don't do it, then shame on us. But I think I've answered every comment within the same day that they made it, or at least within a few hours. If they made it late at night, it might be morning before I get to them. But it's been good, and we've done a good job of that, and hope to continue doing that, and hopefully continue to put videos out that you people will like to see. If you've got suggestions for a video related to the van, please feel free to make a comment about that. You know, I got several in the queue. I'm going to get a couple from this trip. I've got several others planned, so we'll try to keep it interesting. Try to keep it a little bit to our travels, and sometimes we don't, because we're doing other things, and try to feature Maggie. I know everybody likes her. So again, hit like, hit subscribe, make comments, but above all, be safe. Stay in touch with your loved ones and your friends. Visit when you can. And again, all I can do is say thank you very much. Take care. Catch you down the road on the next trip. Bye-bye.